Welcome and thank you for joining into today's Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week I discuss a topic that is designed to help you get more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, both personally and professionally. My goal is to add value to others by sharing a topic in 8 minutes or less. Topics that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to have more happiness and success. Today's topic is P.A.S.T. P.A.S.T. Glancing into our past can be a very helpful tool. It can prevent us from repeating mistakes. It can make us smile with fond memories of days gone by. But we also need to be careful that we do not have such a preoccupation with the past that it prevents us from living in the present and moving forward. It's what I call preoccupation about spent time, P.A.S.T. Because we cannot get the past back, that's for sure. And for some, it's easy to let go of the past and keep moving forward. But for others, the past can be like, well, a ball and chain. And not just because we hold on to the negative experiences of our past, like anger, regrets, and past mistakes. Having an unhealthy preoccupation about past happiness and good times can also hinder us from moving forward. Let me explain what I mean here. Let's say you constantly wish you were living in the past, reminiscing about the times when you were more popular, more successful, younger, more athletic. Maybe your family was still connected and now they're not. Or you just can't stop thinking, wishing, and hoping that you were still living in your, well, as Bruce Springsteen would say, your glory days. The days when your life may have seemed simpler, happier, and oh so perfect. Well, this can be a very dangerous preoccupation about spent time. And here's why. Our brain plays tricks on us. It can make us think that the past was so much better than the now. And if we constantly stay in the past, we're going to miss the now. And then 10 years from now, I don't want you looking back wishing you seized this moment. And my goal is to help you recognize that the past can be a wonderful teacher and motivator, and it can give us the tools to help us have a more productive, positive, happy life, both personally and professionally. And today, I'm going to share 7 steps to help you do just that. Number 1, identify your wishes and turn those wishes into wants and your wants into reality. So let's say you wish you were still as athletic as you were in high school. So what do you really want? You want to be healthier probably and have more energy, or maybe you just need a competitive sport again. Then what are you waiting for? Find something that you can do and get doing. Number 2, find the lesson in past regrets and mistakes. Let's say, for example, you ruined a good relationship. Well, rather than wallow in your past mistake, take a good look at yourself and learn what can you do better in your next relationship. Let's say you foolishly wasted your hard-earned money. Well, you know you can't get it back, but you can work hard and rebuild. And if you started something and you never finished and that bothers you, then go ahead and get started again. And if you can't start again, then turn that uneasy feeling into personal power so that the next time you start something, you commit to finishing it. Number 3, give purpose to your problems by helping others. Remember, past mistakes and regrets only have power if you don't learn from them. And once you do recognize and learn the lessons, the best thing you can do is turn around and help others, because helping others is one of the best ways to give purpose to your past problems. Number 4, identify and let go of what you cannot control. Preoccupation of spent time on things out of your control is a waste of time and energy. And here's a few of my favorites that I see people do all the time. 1, they keep reminiscing about when they were younger and they get worried about getting older. Well, guess what? I got news for you. We're all getting older every single day. It's a reality. And the alternative would be, well, death, really. We're all going to keep getting older. So be thankful you have another day to live your life, live in the moment, and live now. One of the other things that you cannot control is how others treat you, but you can control how you treat others, how you treat yourself, and you can decide who you should spend your precious time with. Number 5, don't bury your head. If your right now is not so great, let's say you're struggling personally or professionally, whatever it is, you need to stand up and face it. Don't bury your head, because I promise when you get your head out of your you-know-what, your problems will still be there and they could even be worse. So stand up and face them, burn through them, and move on. Number 6, keep your sense of humor. We all do ridiculous things at one time or another. Give yourself a break, laugh, and move on. Number 7, make the most of where you are right now. And as you're working and reaching towards a better life, don't miss the life you are currently living. Don't be so preoccupied with your past that you do not enjoy the present moment. Someday today will be the past that you reminisce about tomorrow. And here's a great quote for one of my favorite Lion King characters. You gotta put your behind in your past. That's what Pumbaa said. And Timon corrected him and said, you gotta put your past behind you. Whichever way you look at it, put your past behind you. Reflecting on our past is useful, but it's the preoccupation of staying there that can be detrimental to our current and future success and happiness. Thank you for supporting Positive Forward Motion. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday for a brand new episode that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to be your best both personally and professionally. And as always, you can find a free PDF worksheet of my action steps under each podcast episode on my website, denisescattergood.com. And if you'd like to stay in the know of all things Positive Forward Motion, like workshops and special events, be sure to connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Denise Scattergood. You can find me on Twitter at Alert Trainers. You can also text the word positive to 3131 31, and you'll be opted in for updates and daily doses of positivity. If you enjoyed this episode, please review and share to help spread our message of positivity. And remember, no matter how small your step is, as long as you take it in the right direction, that's what I call positive forward motion.